Hey guys, Nicole Simmons here with the latest tasting for the Beer for Everyone project. I am getting ready to taste my next beer. We tried Anchor Steam last week and it was okay. It was just okay. But now we have what I might call the most Massachusetts tasting ever as I hold a bottle of Sam Adams Marathon beer, Boston Marathon beer. It's the 26.2 Boston Brew as I wear my Marathon media jacket from last year. It says that it's an ale brewed with coriander and salt. And this is pretty funny because for those of you who followed this project 10 years ago, you know that I often said that I thought the beer tasted salty. And that seemed to stump everybody, but so be it. So Sam Adams also sent the beer nut this glass, which he said is a very good sort of universal, generic glass if you don't have something specific to your beer. So I am going to open this, make sure you can see it, with my Mayflower opener. So again, keeping with the Massachusetts theme. All right, here we go. I have to say, this is a big bottle, so you know what that means. Lots of beer not getting consumed. All right, well, I think it's a little lighter than last week's. I might say it smells a little spicier. Like that's just the first adjective that came to mind. All right, let's try it. And keep in mind, will it be salty? Yes, it's very salty. So whatever I said was salty before, that's what they did to it. I'm telling you, all those breweries are sneaking salt into their beer. Well, right or wrong, I feel like it's fairly similar to last week's. I like how cold it is. Last week I said gold. It was the color gold, which I suppose this I might describe more as like a mustard yellow, but it is cold. Similar again to last week's Anchor Steam in that I feel like the finish is a little bit more pleasant than the initial taste, and actually this might be a little less offensive than how I found the beginning taste last week. I sense the saltiness. It's not offensive. There's nothing to it that I'd be like, ooh, I don't want to have this, or you know, like a potato chip or something that leaves that lasting flavor in your mouth. But again, I'm not sure if I find it the most satisfying flavor. It's tolerable. So last week, this week, again, I feel like it's maybe on the right path. I'll be interested to talk to the beer nut about what the similarities of them are, if there are any. I also don't really know the flavor profile of coriander. I don't sense anything in here that makes me think, oh, that's coriander. I should probably go Google it right now. So I Googled coriander, and now I feel like an idiot because apparently it's cilantro, which, why don't they just call it cilantro? But with that in mind, let me give it another sip, because as I believe I noted on my list of flavors that I like and dislike, I told Norm that I don't like cilantro. To me, I have the type of tongue that it tastes like soap. I think that's pretty common. I don't taste cilantro. Thank goodness, because, but in general, again, leaning towards a positive end of the spectrum, but still fairly in the middle. but at least it's not like, ugh.